Coming up, we join the celebration event to mark the 25th anniversary of Tzu Chi's educational mission. Students and teachers at Tzu Chi schools present the musical adaptation of the Sutra of Innumerable Meanings in Hualien, Taiwan. Welcome to DaAi Headlines. I'm Helen Liao. Thank you for joining us. Over the past weekend, a carnival was held at the Tzu Chi College of Technology in Hualien, Taiwan, to mark the 25th anniversary of Tzu Chi Foundation's educational mission. During the event, students and teachers from Tzu Chi schools and staff members from Tzu Chi's full missions put on various performances to celebrate the occasion. To mark the 25th birthday at Tzu Chi's educational mission, students put on an indigenous dance at a carnival organized at the Tzu Chi College of Technology in Hualien, Taiwan. Wearing hats that have vegetable designs on them while dancing to a Tzu Chi song. These are students at the kindergarten division at Tzu Chi Senior High School affiliated with Tzu Chi University. Furthermore, the event was also joined by staff members at Tzu Chi's four missions, including those from the Tzu Chi Humanistic Center in Taipei City.
Tzu Chi's educational mission has been a role model for many over the past few years. The Tzu Chi Humanistic Center, on the other hand, inspires members of the public to become a person that can contribute to society.
Walking in sync with one another, these 5 flag bearers are from the first graduating class at the Tzu Chi Nursing Vocational School. Now, 25 years later, they're here to bring back a taste from that year.
那真的觉得很荣幸，这样子，这是第一次长期，
不然紧张的，
有蛮紧张，不过尽力而为。
系主任邀约
The department head invited those from the first graduating class to attend today's event as flag bearers. He told us he wants to bring back the memory from that first day.
为教育而跑的活动正式开跑。
Putting a heart-shaped board on top of a coin bank not only officially kicks off the charity sale and sports day, but also symbolizes the love and care embedded in Tzu Chi's educational mission. At the carnival held at the Tzu Chi College of Technology to celebrate the 25th anniversary of Tzu Chi's educational mission, students from the Chiang Mai Tzu Chi School in Thailand put on performances to express their thanks to the Buddhist NGO. Meanwhile, staff members of Tzu Chi's full missions, along with students and teachers of Tzu Chi schools, organized a charity sale where proceeds collected will go towards charity. But first, we take a look at how students from the Tzu Chi University have learned to cherish their blessings after a trip to Sichuan, China. Seizing their summer holiday to bring fun activities to children in Sichuan Province, China, are students from the Tzu Chi University in Hualien, Taiwan.
I want to study media and communication because I want to inspire my peers to join our ranks and spread goodness far and wide.
Flipping through their service booklets, one can see pages filled with reflection on their trip. In fact, these students had to go through 6 months of training and design classes embedded with environmental messages and moral values before being given the permission to go overseas.
Our students had to prepare activities that are filled with eco-friendly concepts and moral values. We also organized camps for local students and even went around markets to pass on environmental messages.
Handwritten cards with panda drawings on them. This is the artwork of students of the Qianjing Elementary School in Sichuan Province.
A little girl gave me a letter, and in it she wrote, "Although you live in Taiwan and I live in Sichuan Province, we all look at the same sun." Her words really touched me.
Thanks to the effort of Tzu Chi University students, many youth in Sichuan Province have been inspired to become volunteers. In the years to come, the interaction between youngsters from both sides of the Taiwan Strait will continue as they work together to make the world a better place. Meanwhile, to mark the 25th anniversary of Tzu Chi's educational mission, a carnival was held at the Tzu Chi College of Technology in Hualien County. The 120 booths were organized by staff members of Tzu Chi's four missions, along with students and teachers from Tzu Chi schools.
It is such a rare opportunity that we are here in the eastern part of the country, so we decided to bring some of our traditional treats from Taiwan to share with locals here. I hope we can inspire those attending the carnival to have a compassionate heart and recruit more like-minded people.
Knowing that the money from the bazaar will go towards charity, children will try their best to promote their goods.
The money will be donated to Tzu Chi to help the needy across the globe, so they won't have to starve.
Many students even donated their unused items to give them a new lease on life.
All of our students have a compassionate heart and they want to spread their love far and wide. Many of them donated items that they don't need to benefit others. I think this is a very meaningful event.
In the aftermath of the 3/11 Japan earthquake, Tzu Chi College of Technology became a sister school of Aichi Gakusen University. The collaboration gives students from both schools the chance to interact and learn from one another.
Besides the knowledge and skills, I think the philosophy promoted by the Tzu Chi College of Technology is very similar to our school. Educators in both schools teach their students with a heart of kindness.
This year also marks the 10th anniversary of the Chiang Mai Tzu Chi School in Thailand. 20 years ago, Tzu Chi volunteers first set foot in the northern part of the country to carry out charity work and to give impoverished students access to quality education. Many children's lives have changed for the better since Tzu Chi walked into their lives.
The school has combined Thai culture with Tzu Chi's humanistic values. Our teachers are good role models, and they continue to inspire students to become citizens that can benefit our society.
As Tzu Chi's educational philosophy focuses on love and character education, over the years, Tzu Chi schools have attracted countless international students. Through sharing resources, international and local students are not only given the chance to broaden their horizon, but also the opportunity to spread Tzu Chi's philosophy far and wide. In our next report, we take you to meet Hualien Tzu Chi Kindergarten Principal Chen Peizhu. A humble educator, Chen is devoted to passing on Tzu Chi's educational ideals to her students to ensure that their lives will be one filled with wisdom and love.
Helping a student comb her hair as she sits in on class is Tzu Chi Kindergarten Principal Chen Peizhu.
Hold on, I'll applaud in a second.
For Chen, every student in the school means the world to her and is the vessel into which she pours her efforts.
When we use what we ourselves know to teach these children, they will benefit a lot and in the future will be able to use what they have learned to contribute to society.
In celebration of the 25th anniversary of Tzu Chi's educational mission, Chen Peizhu and her students are also practicing to be a part of the Sutra of Innumerable Meanings musical adaptation. This connection between teacher and student gives each party the strength to perform at their best. By participating in the musical adaptation of the Sutra of Innumerable Meanings, the children not only get to understand Buddhism, but have been given a chance to plant the seeds of wisdom and compassion in their hearts.
Since we are a new school, we teachers need to go that extra mile to put the master's educational ideals into practice. So since I'm here, I will do everything to the best of my ability.
With her love and wisdom, Chen Peizhu will continue to guide her students to be the best they can be.
November 22nd marked the 25th anniversary of Tzu Chi's educational mission in Taiwan. Tzu Chi schools of all levels of education, from kindergarten to university, all gathered together for the celebration by presenting the musical adaptation of the Sutra of Innumerable Meanings. This year, Tzu Chi also made use of modern 3D technology and graphical effects to create an authentic atmosphere. Let's take a look.
With their heavenly voices, indigenous students of the Tzu Chi College of Technology opened the 25th anniversary celebration of Tzu Chi's education mission with the song The Path of Compassion, reminding everyone in the audience of Master Jing Si's perseverance and initial aspiration for establishing the Tzu Chi College of Nursing.
We want to nurture professional nursing talent here and provide job opportunities for the indigenous girls of Eastern Taiwan.
25 years on, Tzu Chi's holistic education has nurtured countless students in becoming models of goodness and integrity. At the joint celebration of the 25th anniversary of Tzu Chi's education mission, the Tzu Chi schools came together to perform the adaptation of the Sutra of Innumerable Meanings. These were students of the Tzu Chi First Elementary School in Ladysmith, South Africa. 10 years later, Lungelo and Ayanda, who have been given the opportunity to study Mandarin at the Tzu Chi University Language Center, are here to express their gratitude through song.
Thank you, Master Jing Si, for providing us with this opportunity. We will continue to study hard.
As the Sutra of Innumerable Meanings is the heart of the Dharma of Tzu Chi and the essence of the Jing Si Dharma lineage, teachers and students translated the profound wisdom of the scripture through performance and sign language.
老师的真诚的爱给了孩子，孩子呢也要用最感恩心呢来尊重老师，这种的感恩、尊重、爱啦，这都是你 终身要学习的哈，这才是呢人间生命的价值。
In total, some 1,700 students and teachers of the 4 Tzu Chi schools came together in love and harmony for the celebration. Just like the Great White Ox exudes strength to shoulder great responsibilities, students and teachers alike all vow to strive forward with perseverance to carry out Tzu Chi's missions. Audience members are captivated by the performance on stage. Many decided to capture these breathtaking moments with their cell phones or tablet computers. Many also came from abroad to be a part of this milestone occasion and witnessed how Tzu Chi's Project Hope gave children the chance to continue their education in countries where schools were devastated by natural disasters.
Since the Sichuan earthquake, we learned more about Tzu Chi. I was just telling one brother how Tzu Chi's humanitarianism is truly beautiful.
Examples are better than precepts. This is especially true and something we should take after.
It is any teacher's dream to get students of great talent to teach and nurture. However, I can see that Tzu Chi nurtures and cultivates outstanding scholars.
To show a 3D effect of moving stars and lights in the universe, this year Tzu Chi is making use of 3D holographic projection technology for participants to experience the realm of the Dharma.
With the use of modern technology, we were able to convey the teachings of the Buddha from 2,500 years ago all the more clearly. The entire atmosphere and setup of the Sutra lecture hall allowed us to create visual effects of rain, but without our performers actually getting wet. And previously, lightning could only reach 1 story high, but this year we were able to project it 10 stories high.
To add authenticity, 4 projectors with a total output of 120,000 lumens were used, in addition to the some 100 lights on the side to support the key visual effects.
The challenging part was that the imagery used was all figurative, which was impossible to replicate with lighting. So we relied on the use of colors or similar visuals to support it.
Not only was the meaning of the sutra clearly conveyed through performance in sign language, performers also presented the formation of a bamboo, which is symbolic that teachers should be an example of moral integrity and uprightness for their students, while students should become the pillars of society.
Tzu Chi is the only institution that offers holistic education. It teaches children at a young age to practice kind deeds and work for the benefit of all. Eventually, these children will come to embody the spirit of the Bodhisattva.
Each section of the sutra is set against a different backdrop and takes on a different formation each time. Tzu Chi kindergartners kicked off the performance of the chapter of the 10 merits, which was followed by the elementary division, then high school division, with TCU students closing the performance.
The Sutra of Innumerable meanings deeply inspired both students and teachers, especially during the process of rehearsals. As they truly enter into the teachings of the scripture, they are able to comprehend the great wisdom contained within. It was a learning curve for them as well. They learned how to cooperate with one another to accomplish this performance.
Putting the principles of the Sutra of Innumerable Meanings into practice, students and teachers promise to take concrete actions to help people and better our world.
After having participated in Tzu Chi's seminar for entrepreneurs in Taiwan, those from Malaysia couldn't say enough good things about their experience to their families and friends, which prompted the Tzu Chi Kuala Lumpur and Selangor chapter to hold its own camp to meet the demands of local professionals. In Malaysia, 167 professionals and entrepreneurs have arrived at the Jing Si Hall in Kuala Lumpur for a one-day Tzu Chi spiritual camp, thanks to invitation extended to them by their friends and family members.
I have seen how entrepreneurs from here who have participated in the same camp in Taiwan have been inspired afterwards. They really want to share that experience with their friends and families. Since we can't all go to Taiwan, our chapter has decided to host the event here.
Whenever I'm in a bind, I always think I'm so fortunate to be in Tzu Chi for all these years.
A local businessman, Ling, hopes that through his sharing, more of his friends will want to take on a greater role in Tzu Chi and maximize the influence they each have in their own individual area.
I believe when you make money, you need to reciprocate. By setting an example of yourself, you can empower more people.
First-timer Liu Rongling was immediately touched by the atmosphere and Tzu Chi's humanity upon his arrival.
This is my first time visiting a Jing Si Hall, and I'm quite impressed. I can see Tzu Chi is more than just a charity. Its volunteers are also very professional.
Working behind the scenes, vegetarian restaurant owner Liu Deyu is in charge of feeding everyone here today.
I prepare family dishes. They're not your typical vegetarian restaurant dishes, and will make you feel good.
Inside the kitchen, even the administrative staff at the chapter have set aside their keyboards and joined kitchen volunteers in helping Mr. Liu prepare delicious mealish dishes.
I typically handle social work services and make home visitations, but today I'm going to use a knife.
They are quite good because they are very dedicated and focused. Everything is going smoothly. They know just exactly what I want. It's wonderful.
Even the entrepreneur volunteers have joined in to help complete the mission.
Having participated in the camp in Taiwan, these entrepreneur volunteers returned full of happiness. So as soon as they heard about this camp, they happily signed up to help out.
Working together towards the same goal, at this Tzu Chi camp, participants have enriched each other's lives and broadened their horizons as they continue to pursue truth, goodness, and beauty in life. The 20th solar term Xiaoxue, or minor snow, was on Saturday, November 22nd. Unfortunately, it felt just like summer right here in Taiwan, as the temperatures nearly hit 30 degrees Celsius to the north. Though it will stay warm here till next week, people should notice increasing day and night temperature differences and dress properly. We now tell you some customs associated with this solar term and how to stay healthy during this period.
By late autumn, the vegetation occupying the top of Taiwan's Yushan is typically covered in snow. This means the 20th solar term of the year, Xiaoxue, is here.
The temperatures to the north and northeast will drop due to the influence of cold fronts from the north. The central and south will experience greater day and night temperature difference.
After minor snow arrives, most of the fields will be barren due to the cold. But in Yunlin, this is the season for white radish.
If it's too hot, the radish won't grow. It will bloom instead.
Radish prefers cold temperatures and plenty of sunlight.
Through photosynthesis, radish will be able to accumulate nutrients. At night, when it gets cold, less nutrients are depleted. So radishes are the most delicious when the temperature difference between day and night is big.
The plump and snow-white-like exterior is the signature of the radish of this period.
It's the most delicious.
This is also the best time to make preserved radish, taibo. In Hsinchu, the Hakka community has been making taibo for 300 years. Freshly cut white radish needs to be thoroughly mixed with salt.
You can't just dump in a lot of salt. That will ruin the natural flavor of the radish.
It takes skills to lock in the radish's flavor.
You have to rub and stir to cover the radish and salt to soften it. Then you put everything inside a large basin and put large rocks on top and just leave it like that. The pressure from the rocks will force excessive water out of the radish and help make it softer as well.
After sitting for a night, the radish sticks are then laid out under the sun to dry for 4 to 5 days before going back to step 1 again. When the radish sticks have dried completely and turned brown, preserved radish, taibo, is complete. Due to the temperature drop, Chinese medicine doctors like to remind people to pay attention to their heart and lungs, and massaging several pressure points can do the trick.
You first rub your palms together and then lightly pull on your ears, which are 4 pressure points that are beneficial to our kidneys.
The Yongquan pressure point, which sits at the front of our soles, will help with our blood circulation, while drinking hot soup can help keep us warm.
You can get some herbs and make the perfect tonic, which is a great medicinal dish. But remember to go easy on salt when making it, as too much salt will be a burden on our kidneys.
Eating some traditional medicinal dishes will help fortify our body against the winter cold, so we can stay healthy in the coming months.
We go to Australia at the end of the show, where Tzu Chi, a daily liaison office, organized an event at the local Chinatown to remind members of the public the importance to protect the planet. Besides passing on environmental messages, the volunteers also encourage many to join their ranks. We'll leave you with these images. Thank you for watching DaAi Headlines. Goodbye.